other news tonight, South Dakota Governor Noem has signed a few bills into law that includes funding for next year. She approved the main budget bills SB 210 in an announcement today. That $7.4 billion budget is for fiscal year 2024 and includes a 7% increase in state aid to K-12 public schools and state government employees, along with a 5% increase for healthcare providers. Noem had recommended a 5% increase for all three groups. She wrote a letter to legislators that the Joint Appropriations Committee forecast more funds than her finance office had estimated by roughly $87 million. And Noem said in part, quote, "While I understand the motivation behind this change, this sets a bad precedent and risks one or more groups being left behind in future years. I hope the legislature will return to this longstanding tradition next year," end quote. Some other bills the governor signed include a supplemental bill that changes some of the current financial year's budget. Another bill establishes funding for K-12 public schools and sets a statewide property tax levy for their local support.
Meanwhile, Governor Noem has vetoed her fourth bill of the session. House Bill 1193 would involve legal definitions for cryptocurrency under the Uniform Commercial Code. Now, the governor says that she is concerned about how the currency is being defined and if the bill would lead to a central bank digital currency. Meanwhile, Republican State Senator David Wheeler says only Congress has the power to create money.
The Uniform Commercial Code tries to take commerce as it is and not how we want it to be or how we not want it to be. It just tries to update. It wants to be updated every so often, so that way, as new technology arises, just as like cryptocurrency has, we have basic laws in place so that people can understand what definitions are, how their contracts will be interpreted by a judge.
Both the South Dakota House and Senate passed that bill by wide margins.